naval routes, and how is that going to help in ending the war is something that needs to be obviously looked into. That is something that would have been discussed in the Prime Minister's meeting with the Tri-Services Chiefs, with the CDS, as well as with the National Security Advisor. My question to you, General JKS Parihar over here, is about how can India move in a way that it is able to end this escalation once and for all, and it does not have to wait for day after day and night after night to see what Pakistan is up to.
That's exactly the country wants to know about it. What is the end point of this crisis which is going on in J&K for at least last 50 years now, 1985 onwards. And if you go beyond that, it goes from the 47, 48. If we see that if any kind of a pact you do it, sign any treaty, what has happened to the 65 Tashkent Treaty? Thereafter, 1971 Shimla Pact, where we had a best of the possibilities to resolve this issue forever. But we couldn't do it, whatever was the reason. I think Shimla Pact had some very big blunders what the country did at that time. One was that the area of this Uri, it was handed over back to them. We did not contest for the POK. Right. Thereafter, in 99 Kargil, again is the same thing has happened. So if after this Pahalgam episode, what we have achieved is that we have crossed the international border and hit to the different terrorist targets in the Pakistan, in the Punjab and the deep in this thing. But what is after that? These are basically you are hitting to the existing target. The root cause is not these targets. The root cause is lying with the system establishment of the Pakistan, specifically the Pakistan Army, ISI, and these all Katmullahs.
Yeah. Okay. So more information. In Ferozepur as well, Pathankot, Ferozepur. There explosions have been heard in Pathankot in Punjab. There have been something similar that has happened in Ferozepur as well. Missile attack thwarted in Ferozepur in Punjab. General Parihar, the fresh information that has been shared by the Ministry of Defence is that a number of these drones that were intercepted yesterday by the Indian Armed Forces, they were mostly surveillance drones. And the job of these surveillance drones is to gather information, gather intelligence, and revert to the armed forces back there, to the military in Pakistan. So, what is it that Pakistan is playing at over here by sending in these surveillance drones?
Yeah, exactly. See, drone is very effective. First of all, these are very cheap as compared to the fighter plane and other gadgets for surveillance. You have the alerts, etc. That goes for a deeper penetration. But for a local surveillance, I think the drone is the best option because you can use hundreds of the drones with the more than 1,000 drones for the cost of a one fighter plane. And the surveillance, yes, you have a wide area when you have a like a storm of the drone, multiple drones. So how many you can destroy them? Even if you destroy them, they would have done their job. Some drones are now having even the direct video cameras are there. Whatever actions they are doing, it is directly recorded and it has been collected and seen by the pilots, those who are handling these drones from the remote areas. So drone has definitely been effective. You have rightly pointed out that it is not only the hitting the target here, but collecting the information, surveillance information. Then it shows that how do you react to it, the preparedness and what kind of a weapons we have used to settle it down. What has happened when you are going with the very low speed in the low heights for the radar to catch it. So it's a big threat in any country's security, at least in last decade or so. The drone and missiles, these are definitely
for information gathering, intelligence gathering, we have been able to, there was about between 300 and 400 of these drones that were hurled towards India along the border states in those 36 installations is what information that has been dispersed by the Government of India, by the Ministry of Defence. And out of these 300 to 400 drones, we have been able to neutralize more than half of them. So that's information pouring in. General Amitabh Joshi, here we are, day 3. It is something similar to what was taking place last night. I think around this time is when there were blackouts and air raid sirens that were blaring all across the border states, in the cities in Jammu and Kashmir, Gujarat, Rajasthan and Punjab. Something similar seems to be happening today as well. Are we anticipating a repeat of what happened, where Pakistan trying to target India with a number of drones?
Yes, you are right. This time it may be not only the drones, but also but also the not only the drones, but also maybe missiles would be coming in, because